Good afternoon from sunny Crete, where after a miserable rainy day yesterday, we're back to decent weather. George is in the pen with Stella, Nori and Dark, who have been digging, which is very annoying because we've had to, well, I say we, it's the royal we. George has had to fetch a very large rock here to make sure that they don't escape from the pen. So they've just been fed, and they're the last ones. They're on the end pen, so they're the last ones today to get their dinner. And we've got an olive harvest going on next to us, in the grove next to us, and it's quite fascinating to watch. If you haven't been to Greece out of season, you probably won't have seen this. I hadn't before, and I didn't know how they harvested the olives, but basically they have like a stick on, there they are down there, you can see. So they put the netting down, and they have, it's like a plastic head with sticks all over the place on it, on a big long stick that's motorised, and they push it up into the tree and it knocks all the olives out. You can see the olives coming down there, but you can't see the stick thing. So this is the olive grove next to us. And this is going on all over the place at the moment in Crete. They've got some nets down there as well. I'd love to be able to show you this stick shaker thing. It's just a little out of focus and too far away. But there's a couple of men down there. And as I say, they push this stick thing into the trees and it shakes about and the olives come down. So it's quite interesting to watch. So this is the pen we were working on yesterday, that we were putting the rocks into, and we're going to have some puppies in here. That's the plan. So we've lined the whole of the pen with rocks, and then at the back on both sides as well, there's been a bit of sorting the ground out there. So this is the far side. We've got rocks all the way along, and then we'll line it on this side as well, and then there'll be no escapers. So most of this has been done. This in the undergrowth. There's quite a few rocks still that I threw in yesterday, and that should be enough to line the front here. They're only puppies anyway, and neither of the mothers is troublesome to us, so we should have no difficulty having the puppies in that pen. Just need to put a kennel in there, maybe two. So that's what we've been working on. And then we have another barrel up here. This is the third barrel that we got in place. So it saves a walk back and forth every time. We've now got 3 barrels in place. Astro's out at the moment. He's really enjoying his pen. He was running around like a puppy, round and round his olive tree. It's amazing how fast a big dog with only one front leg can manage. And here we have Dukas Bull, who is also very happy with his lot, aren't you, Dukas Bull? Hey? He's a good boy, you're a beautiful dog. So he likes to have a run around. Astro, after Kinita. Astro's hiding behind the car. You can just see one of his legs. There's the other one, and one of the other ones. So they've been enjoying the feeding time. The dogs are a little bit loud today because they can hear the men in the field next door. We don't usually hear anybody up here, but they're a little bit overexcited because they can hear the harvest going on. We have Lucky Luke and Marks and Mavros and old Zumbi. Hello, Luke. You can say hello. Oh, what? Here's Max as well. Hey, Max. And King. Hey. Oh, Luke, you're so naughty. Hey. Shh. Luke. Luke's being naughty. So everybody's vigilant this afternoon, listening to the noises that they're not used to next door. So all in all, a very pleasant day. Once we've finished the feeding, I thought George had finished, but he's actually just topping everybody up in Diaz's pen. And then the plan is to continue working on the puppy pen. And then we've got these big ones to do. And we've got some lining going on from Dukas Bull's pen, haven't we, Dukas Bull? He's got his rocks in there ready to go. So with Dukas Bull, he's a digger. And George knows which ones dig and which ones aren't bothered. So on all of the pens where we've either got a lot of dogs or we've got a digger, in you go, Dukas Bull. Good man. Good dog. Hey, you want to see what's going on, don't you? They have like an anti-dig fencing, which I will show you. George affixes it to the pen. He takes it off a big roll. In fact, that's a piece that was cut earlier on from the big roll. And then it's done in an L shape to line the bottom of each of the enclosures. Listen to them going off. And you want to see what's going on, don't you? So that fits all the way along here and up against the fence. And then we put the rocks on top so that it sticks down to the ground. It actually embeds into the ground eventually. And I've got some more cleaning to do in Dukas Bull's cage. So there it is all the way along here. And this will prevent Dukas Bull from being able to dig his way out, because we know what a troublemaker you are, don't we, Dukas Bull? Hey? We know what a troublemaker you are. So that is today's activity, finishing Dukas Bull pen and then finishing the puppy pen. And then maybe getting started on a couple of these big pens, which is where we're going to be moving the two main groups into these two big pens here. The two main groups from number 1 will go here. So we've got some bull terriers, and then the group that Boxy lives with will be going into this one. That's Boxy, Maria, Panyagotis. Sorry, now I've got that wrong. In fact, that's a smaller one. These two big ones here. So this one here is going to be Boxy, Panyagotis and Sugar, and that particular group. And then next door, which is an equally big pen, is going to be the group with Katerina, Maria, and the sort of all the ones that go in with them. So that's those two. Those are the two really big pens, and then the smaller ones. And then at the very end, we've got the individual pen for Arcuthos and Arpostolius, who are currently together at number 1 in an individual pen. And we've got a couple of smaller groups as well of 4 dogs, 4 or 5 dogs in each of those two small groups. And they will go in these two split pens here, which are sort of half the size of these ones. So that's the plan for today. Time to crack on. Hey, Dukas Bull. You're a very happy dog with your lot, aren't you, today? He's really happy with his pen. He loves running around, don't you? You're a good boy. And just need to finish off. We're almost there with this one now. George has worked really hard on it. And just a little bit more of the anti-dig fencing and it'll be all done and good. Right, so that's today's live update. Here's Astro wandering around. He enjoys being out as well. It's really good for Astro because he had quite a small space and now he's got a space commensurate with the size of the big dog that he is, and he's also able to come out into the pen and have a nice wander around. And George likes having him out. So it's been really good for Astro. He's enjoyed moving here. Good boy, isn't he? He's got a muddy bottom from where he's been running around his... Oh, listen to Dukas having a go. Dukas! That's Dukas M, having a bit of a bark at Dark next door. A little bit of a contest going on between those two. They like to have a chat with each other. Okay, so that is today's update. I'll leave it on Frank and Daisy there having a bit of an argument with one another, which I don't doubt Laura and Mary will soon join, because you can't beat a good old puppy fight. And I hope everybody has a lovely afternoon or morning or evening, wherever you are in the world.